So now, Chyna, you want to run your your troll games. You try to run your troll games on Math Hoffa and Gat. He's no longer Gat Murder, by the way, if you don't know. No longer Gat Murder. You know why he's no longer Gat Murder? Because one of his true OGs from the streets asked him. He told him, you gotta change your last name. Right? I be telling you about certain things. You don't believe me, you do the opposite anyway. That's out of like just pride and ego, right? He didn't have pride and ego. What did he do? The OG told him, you gotta get that murder off your name. We don't realize the power of words and manifestation, right? But because you have no education of that, then you don't believe. Because you cannot see it physically, you don't believe. You cannot see heat physically, but I bet you believe when it's getting hot. So Gat, he took his OG's advice and he changed his name, and I applaud you for that, Gat. We're getting older. You understand, brother? I understand that. Younger. We go through phases in life, and everything is windows. So at some point, yeah, the Gat Murder. But then at some point in your life, you start to mature and do other things, and you're not the same person you was 10 years ago. Some of us, we were just not the same person anymore. We get new knowledge, and this brings on growth. I didn't know that before, right? Oh, snap. And then just like that, your life changed. Anybody that's older than you but telling you to do stupid stuff, Chyna Brim, I told you to watch out for these people, bro. But you didn't feel the heat. You didn't believe the heat existed until it started to burn you a little bit, right? What? You did a, in my opinion, a BS apology. I didn't have to hear the apology because I know how you move, bro, right? I'm just glad Math Hoffa didn't fall for your apology. You know how I know he didn't fall for your apology? Because what I did hear after the apology 24 hours later was a rap response that he released on his channel, talking about how he's not falling for that. He's not forgetting nothing. The podcast be getting people, people be taking their podcast and the YouTube thing. All you had to do is listen to the lyrics. And he was basically saying, yeah, I forgive you. I ain't forgetting nothing. We not cool. That's what he was saying, bro. Right? All of that. I reached out to Gat and I be talking to Gat and all that. Yo, knock it off, fam. Knock it off. It's not going to work how you think it's going to work. I'm going to get everybody. You always trying to conspire some BS. You think you the mastermind of something? All you the mastermind of is BS, bro. But let me get back to this. I watched the video 10 Toes did, and I said, 10 Toes, you got that. He hit that one. Nose, right on the nose, right? With the whole Corey King thing. And so many times I had high expectations for Corey. You know the problem with Corey King? He doesn't believe in himself. That's the problem with Corey King. Seen it over and over and over again. Don't matter. It don't matter. I'm not listening for a response. I'm not even doing this video for a response or clout or views. It's not even on my channel, blood. I'm just talking realness right now. So many times I do videos reaching out to Corey King. I spoke to him on other people's platform. Yo, why you don't do this? Since Omar Party, OG Mac, as y'all know him. Wasn't you there? Since he's gone, you became the face of the UBN. right? And I said, damn, that's a lot of power. But sometimes I hear you denounce your power, you are no longer that, right? But then sometimes I see you, your actions say different. You understand? You say you no longer that, but then I may see you rocking a flag or whatever the case may be. You show up to the cookouts and all that. That may be cool. Maybe you go in there to tell the history or whatever the case may be. Whatever. But as you getting older and wiser, and then sometimes I hear you talk, yo, I got the security business, I got construction, this, that, and that's how he knows. He knows something. He knows something. Somebody told him something. Right? You and Divine going back and forth. How much money I got? What is it? Sidebar. Where is Divine, bro? Why nobody want to tell us where Divine is at? We got a kite that Divine was deceased. Divine is clearly not responding. I think if Divine was deceased, we would have heard that, bro. We heard about Connecticut Chyna. RIP Connecticut Chyna. But we heard about that. He wasn't even from New York. So I think, wherever you at, Devon. I know you and Ten got beef. Me and you ain't really had no beef. Unsidebar. Corey, I seen you on other platforms and I seen your potential and I said, damn, bro. He has the power to motivate so many young people that get involved in gangs, right? And for the record, young people get involved in gangs. Or you old dudes getting involved in gangs when you're grown. Harlem, you wasn't a Crip when I met you. So to become Crip now is bananas because as a gang member, you're going to have to hurt somebody physically, get hurt physically. The option, usually it goes a couple of ways. You know what I'm saying? You go to jail for something. You got to put in work. Why you would want to do this as a grown man? Because you wasn't Crip when I met you, bro. Which means in the last 4 years, you had to become Crip. And that's nuts for you to be joining gangs at such an old age, knowing the responsibility of a gang member and the expectations of where their life goes, right? We're not dumb. It's just that young people, they are conscious that they're young, number one, so they figure they may have time. Number two, they feel invincible, right? So nothing can stop that. They have so much energy in them that tells them, I'm the one. I can't be shot. I can't be nothing. You're not doing nothing to me. That's how they feel. Because we was there, right? So I get why they do it. Us as older people, the reason I'm pissed off is because us as older people, we're supposed to be telling the youth, Corey, how much time you did, bro? You did a dime? You told me you did a dime? You told me you came outside off the porch at 8 years old, right? You had some crazy stories about when you was locked up north. They weren't good stories, bro. Right? There's some horrific stories. I'm pretty sure you have horrific stories that you did not tell everybody. So I think that's one of the reasons. That's probably one, maybe not even the reason that you started denouncing that you no longer blood, this, that, and the third. Maybe that's all political. But my whole thing is, you either build or destroy. Why you can't tell them straight out, don't be homie or whatever like that, because then you would seem uncool and you would lose your power, right? But that don't mean you have to be behind the scenes doing immature BS, gassing Chyna up to do negativity. Now, maybe Chyna really did feel like, I'm apologize truthfully to man because that wasn't about nothing and I know I was clout chasing. I told y'all and I tell y'all all the time, Chyna got a good heart. I tell you that. The problem is he's very impressionable by the people that he would call his OG. So all the people that he looked up to when he became blood, he still looks up to these people. The visual has not checked in that they're not who they said they were. They're not who they was 20 years ago. None of that is. It's a different time, bro. And we try to hold on to a person's, you know what I'm saying, legacy. But it's a different time, bro. So Chyna went on to do the apology. And instead of leaving it right there, what is Chyna do? He comes back and messes up the apology. Oh, really? Yo, I didn't do that for math. I did that for myself. Okay. Well, you can have your apology back. Because this is for you. And we good. So no, I don't see you going up to Matt. You thought that's how it was gonna work. Yo, I'm gonna just work on Get for like 2-3 weeks, and then eventually we gonna get over there to the Math Hoffa show, and I got it all figured out. You got nothing figured out, blood. You realize he had Robert Kennedy Jr. on his show? Yeah, I had to remind him of that. I reminded him of that when I was on his show. Excuse me. Yeah, I said, yo, you have Robert Kennedy Jr. up here, man. And my point with saying that was, why are you entertaining these people, bro? Let them work for their position. Like everybody else. But they sneak thieves. Horse thieves. Running around, starting stuff, only knowing they gonna apologize. Yo, I'm sorry, son, you know. Yo, my bad as a man. Just shut up, blood. Shut up, bro. Everybody's not stupid. Everybody wasn't born yesterday, bro. There's no this side and that side. This is not, I keep telling y'all are bugging. This is not a gang. Yo, y'all on that side. What side, bro? When when racist police roll up and they want to billy club somebody, if you standing next to me and we fighting each other, they're gonna billy club you and they're gonna billy club me. That's it. Now, what I'm saying, I'm not pitting white against black. That's not what I'm doing. But this is all Willie Lynch syndrome business, bro. Right? There's other ways to make content and make $1 off of YouTube, bro. There's so many things for you to talk about that your audience is going to tap into. But what do you feel the need to do? Tear down your own. Because you've seen the response it get. Yo, bro, I could do so much up here because y'all not smarter than me. That's just a fact. Right? I don't do it because my soul won't let me do it. If I was built like that, damn, y'all be in trouble. Fortunately, though, I'm not even built like that to be just doing anything so I could get a YouTube check, right? You think big and then you think bigger. That's it. Think big and then think bigger. And the problem is, pardon self. The problem is you're not thinking bigger now, right? And I know you take the juice I give you and whoever your team is that you guys apply it. But you're hitting the ceiling. And not only are you hitting the ceiling, bro, you're starting to brand yourself as something that you don't want to be branded as, bro. Right? You can get up there, you can make faces at the camera, you could talk crazy. At the end of the day, you still have not realized what this is about. Content creation, right? Now, you turn yourself into an entertainer when you do that, right? But then you put yourself on your own Gilligan's Island because the way you go about entertaining, certain people don't even want to be associated with you, right? But you claiming you guys are the real ones, right? Shout out to the real rights. Shut up, Harlem. Yo, you's a bird, bro. Jesus, you's a bird. Anyway, this is not about you. I'm just tight. I be flabbergasted. It'd be real people, like grown men that exist in the world like you guys. Chyna, you have more potential. I think you're smart, but you don't have confidence in your own self, right? You use you use it for bad, right? There's different smarts. There's book smarts, and then there's just an intuitive smart way that you just put things together. You use that intuitive intelligence you have for stupidity, and you let these guys that how many times we spoke and you like, N-words is telling me, N-words is telling me. And I used to be like, who is N-words, bro? Who is these dudes? And you won't tell me. Because most of the time they was suckers just talking in the back. SOLID-DEEN don't fit they don't fit the show. Because these people are conditioned to being toxic. That's great, because your brand may be toxic and you get a response and people love to see other people crash out. And that's the thing, right? If somebody says, I'm gonna go in the middle of the Times Square and light myself on fire, then most people gonna like, I got to see this. Let me see what's going on here. And you get a lot of that, right? But then when it comes to investors now, investors are like, no, high risk. He's out of here. He's no good. And that's when I say you missed the bigger picture. I'm going to end this video. I don't want to make it too long. 20 minutes? Yeah, we good. It's not about the others. I'm not in the gang. 10 Toes is not in the gang. You guys say you're not in the gang, right? I don't want the audience to be, it's not the light side and the dark side. I'm telling you, don't say that because of whole spiritual reasons. But you do you. If you want to be associated with that, just take the words that I give you, that you can manifest things through your speech, right? You were disappointed that when you made the apology, people got at you and asked you, why you apologizing, son? Right? You wasn't comfortable with them they didn't want to see growth in you, and you noticed it, and it really upset you, as you should have been. They don't want to see you grow. So let that sink in, Chyna. Right? I know you'll do a video and it's all cloudy. You'll come back and say something crazy. Yeah, that's fine. I see through all of that. But when you're alone and you're drinking whatever cheap liquor that you're drinking, you get saucy off of, right? And the truth starts to hit you. Instead of you talking about SOLID-DEEN, Bimmy, or 10, why don't you talk about those dudes that you really want to talk about, that they don't want to see you grow. And every time you try to grow up an inch more, they come and try to bring you back down. These are the same people that they gonna let you crash out. If this is streets, they let you crash out until you catch a body, and then they gonna call you stupid once you get locked up, bro. So crash out on the internet, and then the whole time you be having opportunities. People, you got a well-known name out 050's the movement. Why you think it ain't growing? Why you think you over there? You had to buy subscribers at one point, bro. Look at your branding, bro. You're doing okay. You're changing some things up. I notice everything. You gotta stand on your own. Don't worry about who your big homie was. You too old for all that big homie stuff. Kick him out the whip. Corey King, have confidence that you are greater than what you producing, bro, and what you was. You're not just someone who was a lieutenant in the UBN, right? That's your old story. Show growth, bro. I got the construction. Yo, easy, bro. Let your actions tell the story, right? You got all these things, and that's your, but then you go and do the opposite. So it's somewhere the principles ain't aligning up, and it's contributing to the toxicity in our urban neighborhoods, because you do have such a big name. Then when they see you acting ignorant, they feel like, that's what we supposed to be doing. You better than that, bro. What is you doing? Say I'm wrong, Corey. Say I'm wrong. You can say a lot of things, this sucker ass SOLID-DEEN All of that is cute and y'all when y'all talking behind the scenes and y'all in the car getting wet. But if you upset right now, it's probably because I'm right. And how you gonna be upset as somebody's telling you got more potential? That's when you know you're working with a demon inside you. Somebody say, now you greater than that. You gonna say, no, don't tell me I'm great. I ain't great. You don't know me. You're great, bro. You got better. You don't got no confidence that people will accept you as the greater you. That's the problem. And you can't get to home base while your foot is still on third. Alright, it don't matter what my name is. This is the 10 Toes Down Show. Like and subscribe that part. Peace.